Hello and welcome. If you're new here, I'm Evie. And for all of you who've been here before, thank you for coming back. On this channel, I do lifing.
My daddy Alabama, mama Louisiana. You mix that Negro with that Creole, make your Texas Bama. I like my baby having afros.
See, I decided to share my life here on YouTube because I know that there's always at least one person out there that is having a hard day, going through some serious challenges and is needing motivation. And so if that one person can see that no matter how hard it is, no matter what life throws at you, you can and you will overcome, and that you always have to remember that there's always someone out there that has it a lot worse than you. And it's not to negate anyone's feelings, not even my own, but you know, that's how I try to look at it, and that's how I try to get through the rough times. And so I'm here to share the good and the bad. I'm going to take you guys along the ride, you know, along my journey, and I hope that you enjoy. So if you have not subscribed in any of the previous videos, I'll give you a moment to. I'll be sitting right here waiting. Don't worry, go ahead, child, take your time. We'll be right here when you get back. Are you done? Are you done yet? Okay, you ready? All right, let's jump into this video. Well, this is the first. The gowns have liners in it, and they can hook you up to a warmer. But that is different. It's pretty cool. There you go. Patient adjustable warming system. Get out. Okay. Now you gotta tell me what kind of service is this?
This is the Better Than Bucky service.
Better Than Bucky service. Have you ever had a hospital where they fix your toilet seat? It says nobody likes that. Thank you.
Anytime you need to stop in, ask for me, and I will give you the Better Than Bucky service.
Aw, thank you so much.
No need to stop at the gas station. You're gonna have to lock the door.
Okay, thank you. I'm preparing to do a double MRI of my back, my mid spine, and my lower spine, to see where all the back pain is coming from. So hopefully we can get to the bottom of it. This is going to be a 2-hour procedure. So I chose to be put to sleep because I'm slightly claustrophobic and I don't really like MRI machines anymore. Baby, they got fancy gowns up in here. These gowns have sensors in them that hooks to that little machine right there, so they can keep you warm. You don't have to ask for a warm blanket. So go ahead on, Baylor Grapevine.
Hey, oh, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Give me a hug. Hugs for good luck. I love you. We'll see you in a few. So I just dropped her off. She's getting ready for her performance tonight. Ooh, it's chilly out here. It's chilly, but I'm so excited. My daughter is performing tonight at the Mansfield ISD Center Performing Arts. She was selected for one of the solos, and I'm going to share it with you guys if they let me record. So it holds 5,000 people, and she was one of the soloists who was selected tonight.
Sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down! Food on your head. Next time you come my way.
Y'all ready? Type of chick who be fine temptation. Make you wait before we have a relation. Playboy, holla at me later. Don't you know I'm managed by a violator? exterminator. I look good, so hate me, hater. Me and my girls drinking, where's the waiter? Cheating guys already.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
It's tonight and free. Listen, put it down on the beat. Party,
Come on, this our song. Come on. Good morning, y'all. Getting ready to go to my dental appointment, so I guess it's time for me to give an update on my the 30-day vegan challenge that I did. I actually did it for 34 days with no cheating, y'all. Didn't cheat at all. That's really doable because I, again, don't like a whole lot of meat. You know, it wasn't really that hard for me to do at all, and I actually enjoyed it. And so what helped me to get through it is that every time I would eat, I would tell myself, this is food that is growing. My food is growing. And I don't know, for some reason, like, that gave me a good feeling and made me feel better about what I was eating. I lost 9 pounds while I was doing it. I've been off of it it's been like 2 weeks now. I was just doing it for myself to see if I could actually do a vegan challenge. And again, I really liked it. So from time to time, you know, I'll be trying out new vegan stuff as well. But like for right now, I don't have a specific thing that I'm doing. I'm just trying to, you know, do portion control. But it is the holidays and we have been traveling. So yeah, the options haven't been that great for me. But I'm going to go ahead and, you know, enjoy the rest of this year and then get back on it. Anyway, let me get ready for this appointment before I be late. So I guess I'll chit chat with y'all while I'm getting ready. So yeah, I've been busy with appointments, trying to get myself together after having to do chemo like 3.5, I think I did it for 3.5 months. And then after that, they put me on a chemo med, which is an aromatase inhibitor. And what that does is that stops my body from producing as much estrogen as a normal person would, because the cancer cells were feeding off of estrogen. I had to be on it for a total of 10 years. I'm at year number 8 right now. Do I like it? No. Do I have to do it? Yes. Well, I don't have to do it. It was a personal choice of mine to minimize the risk of a recurrence. So I decided to do it, knowing that, you know, like with everything, there is risk involved and there could be side effects. And so all the things that you guys have been seeing me do, some of that is, you know, partly from the side effects. But what I have noticed is I have arthritis now. I never had arthritis prior to me getting cancer and having to do chemo. But this is, again, not to discourage anybody from taking chemo. I think that chemo is a lifesaver. It can be a lifesaver. You know, each person's situation is different, and so I made the choice to do it. Some people choose not to do it, you know, knowing that it could affect me, you know, and it could also affect me in negative ways, which it has, but I can't worry about that because my main focus was to live, to survive, and be here for my husband and my kids. And so that's what I did. But some of the side effects that I noticed, again, is like arthritis. It caused some bone issues, like bone loss. It has caused me some dental issues. That's why I'm on my way to the dentist right now. I just want my smile back. Like, I'm tired of not being able to smile because I'm just not comfortable quite yet. But again, you know, it all comes with the territory. Damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. The trade-off for me taking these medicines is that it affected my quality of life. So I've been having knee issues. I had some degenerative stuff with my bones in my knees breaking down, and so I ended up having to have a knee replacement. And you know, it just goes on and on and on. Every time you go to the doctor, what's their favorite thing? Oh, you need to lose weight. Well, yeah, I know that. But if you guys are giving me medicines that slow my metabolism so that I don't feel like exercising, that's, you know, kind of hard. I don't like some of the things that it did to my body. I mean, I don't like any of it actually, but I didn't have a choice. You know, my main focus is to live. So I have to just do what I have to do. I did chemo for 3.5 months, so I can't have a lot of estrogen, which also led me to having to have a hysterectomy, which that wasn't a problem for me because I'm done having kids. I was okay with that. Plus, by me having a hysterectomy, that eliminated my chance of getting ovarian cancer, which was linked to one of the types of cancers I've had. So I've done all that. So it's just a challenge, y'all, to stay healthy or get back healthy. But I'm gonna get there, and I want to take y'all with me. I have a lot of things I've been thinking about, trying to make the best decisions for me, for what I think is going to help. And so we'll see, but we'll get there together. Oh, my nose is numb. I know your dentist don't jam like this.
Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
So I just left the doctor's appointment, another one, and I had to run out to the Gaylord Hotel. My daughter had attended a thespians convention last weekend and decided to tell me today that she just realized that she left her iPad in the room. And on top of that, she says that the safe didn't work, so she had placed the iPad on top of the safe. And I'm like, girl, do you realize? Do you realize? But anyway, thank God it was still there. And so I'm sitting here in valet with all these people checking out, waiting on her to come out of here with this iPad. I wish that I had time to run in and get some footage for you guys, but I'm not trying to pay $40 to park to get 2 minutes of footage. So I'll see what she has. Maybe I can share some of her footage from the convention with you guys. But it's very, very nice. I wish I could have gotten out and gone in to show you guys what it looks like. But if you're ever in Texas, check it out. It's super expensive, but it's very nice. And it's a great family resort, or, you know, it can be for couples too, but it is absolutely beautiful, y'all. I'm just sitting here rambling, trying to see what else we're gonna do today outside of Ulta. I have a few last minute things that I need to pick up, so I guess I'll get all that done. And I'm thinking about getting a new iPhone. It's time for me to upgrade. Not getting it just because, you know, there's a new one, but we've had these for a while. And I think it's time for us to check them out. And of course, you know, when it's time for an upgrade, then everything starts going wrong with the phone. Like right now, my camera, my front camera, for some reason, it's like super foggy. I can't even take selfies anymore. It sucks. I need to get on my picture game, get my Instagram popping. Y'all go over and follow me on Instagram. Come on, y'all. I'm getting ready to start doing some TikToks. Can't let these youngsters show me out, baby. They don't know who they playing with. Y'all follow me on TikTok too at yvimonet. I'll show y'all how to do it. Baby, why is he walking up next to my car like that?
Picking up. Or...
No, I'm waiting on my daughter. She left something in her room, so security was supposed to be bringing her belongings down, and they told me to park here and put my hazards on. No, I'm fine. Thank you. Guess she thought I was trying to get over and get some free parking, which I am. Or maybe she's wondering why I'm sitting here talking to myself. But now you know. And get my nails done. I'm long overdue for that. So it's going to be a busy next couple weeks. Actually, for the rest of the year, like every weekend is booked. I have something to do every weekend. But I'm excited. At least I'm not having a boring end of year. You know, we got some things going on, getting it popping. So you lucky, because I know you wanted to shit a brick.
Yeah, it's been so. I was gonna say that I wasn't because I knew exactly where it was, and I was like, "Whoa, you ever seen like those cleaning hotel videos?" And I was like, "Housekeeping, probably not gonna find it, anyways." And then I told them exactly where it was because I knew exactly where it was. They went and found it because house cleaning apparently they don't clean because they didn't even find it.
See? Well, I mean, you know, it was on top of the safe, but.
Yeah, because like the way that the cabinet was set up, it was like it had like a little thing that came down, and then it just started with the safe, but there was like it went up in the inside, so I had put it up, and I guess I hid it so well, I hid it from myself.
No, you didn't hide it from yourself. You just forgot.
I know, but I'm saying because we were looking around the room, we were like, okay, we got everything, and nothing like told me like they don't.
Mm-hmm. I know your heart wanted to jump out your chest when you realized.
No, I was like,
it was gone.
No.
Is she talking to me? Oh, okay, they gonna move. All right, let's go. Yes.
Two of them?
I had 2 actually. Or 2 orders.
Same order, I guess.
No thank you, nothing. Like, I don't get customer service these days. I'm supporting you. But I gotta tell you thank you. So, ciao. Can I get some napkins? Yes. Thank you. You have a good day. I got my little caramel frappe. I'm okay with this. I'd rather make my coffee at home than really buy it from somewhere, so I can get 2 for the price of 1 Starbucks. I'm not really into the Starbucks thing. Not just yet, anyway. Well, I've tried Starbucks before. It wasn't, all that to me for the price, so I can make coffee at home, iced coffee at home. But on the run, this McDonald's caramel and the mocha frappes taste good too. And I get a bigger cup for what I'm paying, more bang for my buck. I'm good with that. And on top of that, today they had a 50% off coupon on the app, so even better. Let me see how much we paid for this. There's a receipt. Did she give it a receipt? $2.11. $2.11. Can't beat that. It tastes just as good to me.
Wow, I see another thing.
Cute.
Wow. The wobbles. Wow. The pieces are coming out. Wow. Wow. Good. Oh,
I don't know, I can't see it from. Oh, look, is that a little starfish? What is it? And this is on the back wall.
wow. Look at that.
So, how's the pain been?
It's gotten a little better, but it's still, it's kind of more off and on now.
Still radiating into the stomach, that area?
It's still this side, just this side.
Just right
like
side.
this side never bothered me.
Yeah. So, we do have, on that thoracic MRI, you have a little disc bulge that's going more to the right at that T10-11 area, which would go right into your stomach right here. So hopefully this injection today will knock it all out.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
I have had so many tests done.
And I never want anything to be on your MRI, but in these scenarios I do because this is what's causing it. So.
Okay. Well, I'd rather it be that than
At
the
least it's
things I was
something you can
thinking.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and it's very consistent with where you're feeling it here. So we like when it matches up. And I think I told you last time, it happens a lot. People go through all the GI stuff, even OB stuff, go through all the tests, and there's nothing wrong, and it's coming from your mid back. So good thing is, it's very similar to everything you already did in your low back, but we're gonna do it in your mid back. I'm going to show you on the little spine here. So in your low back, you have a disc bulge pinching on the nerve.
Okay.
So in your low back, those nerves go into your legs. When it happens in your thoracic spine, those nerves go into your stomach.
Wow.
So between T10 and 11, you have a little disc bulge, and it's actually more to the right, and it's causing foraminal stenosis, which all that means is this hole where the nerve comes out is called the foramen, and it's causing some narrowing. Stenosis is narrowing, so kind of pinching on that nerve,
Okay.
which would be causing any sort of pain in the back and then anything radiating out here.
Okay.
So for the injection, lay in your stomach, so use live x-ray, 6th needle in between that T10, 11 vertebrae. The epidural goes around the disc. So we bathe the disc with steroid, which helps decrease that disc bulge and ideally take pressure off that nerve.
Okay.
This is when we can repeat as well. So hopefully today's knocks it all out, but we can repeat it and that steroid builds on itself each time we do it. So if we need to do 2 or 3, we can.
So this one is higher on my back.
Mm-hmm.
The
So it's gonna be kind of just below bra line-ish. Is
Okay,
where
okay.
the injection will actually go. But then hopefully it'll help get all this taken care of. With the epidural injections, it's common for the first one to be minimal relief. Hopefully, since you're already starting to feel better, it will work a lot more. But even if it's just minimal, that's okay. We can do it again. And that second one is when you usually notice more improvements.
Okay.
Questions about that? No. I mean, for you back there, it's the same process.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
And then when you leave today, they'll schedule you for that second injection in a few weeks. I would go ahead and schedule it. You can always
Okay.
cancel it and change it if you need to.
Okay. I'll
We
do
just
that.
get busier and busier towards the end of the year, so I don't need to be able to get on there. So.
Yes, I've run into that problem before.
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up the picture for you so you can see what it looks like. And you're going to sleep
You
today?
see that? Yes. I'm afraid to do it without anesthesia.
That's okay.
We
We've always
have
offered-
enough issues.
We always offer sedation.
Do many people do it without that? Like I'm afraid to jump or something, you know.
No, most people do it with sedation.
Okay.
And then for your low back, do you want to talk about it since we got that MRI done?
Yes.
Okay. Basically, it's very similar to from your old MRI, almost exactly the same, honestly. So the upper levels look great, which is good. You don't want any changes there. But the L4-5 and L5S1, which are the 2 lower, you have a little disc bulging and then a lot of inflammation of those joints, which is what.
Is it more inflammation than the original scan?
No, because you already had pretty significant, they call it facet arthropathy. Like facet arthropathy is inflammation of the joints, and it's almost exactly the same as the one before.
So what does that mean, like, for long term?
It means that we want to focus on core strength, low back strength, help keep those muscles strong. It's going to help prevent those joints from rubbing against each other and getting more inflamed. The good thing is there isn't really as like a major disc bulge pinching on the nerve. Like it's nothing that's really surgically necessary right now. It's just a lot of inflammation. So movement, some sort of daily like stretching, walking, that's really the best way to treat this inflammation.
Okay.
Same for your mid back. Any sort of back strength back here, that's going to provide support, kind of injections and therapy, avoiding heavy lifting, avoiding high impact activities, things like that. But
Okay.
just kind of managing it. You know, if things are going good, fine. But if not, if it starts really hurting, we can do injections. So, okay.
Yes, I don't want surgery.
But no surgery.
No.
Your low back's doing okay right now, though.
Yeah, it's just and I actually thought it was the same area, the same thing when I initially came because we did the lower injections. I'm like, it's not doing anything. You know?
Now, if we do the thoracic injection today and the wraparound pain feels a lot better, but you're still having just achy low back pain, similar sort of injection, but instead of going in the middle, it actually goes on either side and targets those joints where they come together. But that's a great option for these inflammation of these joints, which is really the bigger issue down here. You do have minor disc bulging, but you also have a lot of inflammation here. And I don't think we've done those on either side yet.
No, I think because when I first came, it was
We did the epidural.
my knee and my big toe. That was so weird. And so then, that's how we
which
found
is
out.
that L4-5. So the good thing is lots of
Okay.
options.
Okay.
I'll tell the nurses you're ready. We
Okay.
can pick you up in a few minutes. I'll see you probably after the couple of injections. So.
Okay.
Any questions about getting ready?
I know.
All right, take your time.
All right. I've been trying to take you guys along for the ride with all of the doctor's appointments that I've been having to go to. I had been suffering with my back and kind of like in my kidney area along with my stomach for about 2 to 2.5 months, not knowing what was causing the issues. At first I thought it was my spine, because I have some spine issues and I get injections in my back. So I went and I had like 2 lower spine injections done, and that didn't solve the problem. So, you know, I went from there for my pain management doctor who does my spine injections to my gastroenterologist, my stomach doctor. Trying to figure out what was going on with that. There was no hernia. Well, they checked my pancreas, they checked my appendix, you know, I even had an endoscopy done. They checked basically everything that they could check and couldn't find the problem. So that's what you'll be seeing me doing, like having all these tests done, trying to figure out like why I'm in so much pain all the time, and just not knowing. And to me, I figured it was 2 different things, because, you know, why is my stomach bothering me so much? And then my back, like it was totally unbearable. So we're trying to get down to the basis of that and what's going on. So I have had MRIs done, I've had CT scans done. They put me on all kinds of medications, which, speaking of medications, I have been taking medications for so long. For high blood pressure. Then I had hypothyroidism. So if any of you out there see swelling in your neck, and this is not to scare you, but my uncle, we were at like a family get together. It was during the holidays, and I'll never forget, he was like, your neck is swollen. And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? You know, what do you mean? And so he walked me over to a mirror and like he showed me right here where my neck was swollen. So for my next checkup, I mentioned it to my doctor, who immediately sent me over to a surgeon to figure out what was going on. And sure enough, I had hypothyroidism and it was malignant. So I had a malignant tumor, or a cancerous tumor, growing in my thyroid, in my neck area. So that ended up being 2 surgeries to completely remove it out. So you'll see that I have a little neckline scar right there. But hey, don't worry about scars, because I call them my battle wounds. But look at me, baby, I'm still here. I'm still beautiful, no matter how much I have been cut on or the things that I go through. I just want to show people that, you know, life is still beautiful and you have to make the best of what you have. And so anyway, I don't want to preach, child. Back into what's going on. So again, I take a lot of medicines for high blood pressure, and because I don't have a thyroid gland anymore, so I have to take that, and you know, some other medicines. But anyway, so the problem is that all the meds that they have me on, they're like fighting each other. So one is trying to give me energy and the other one is actually slowing it down. And so, you know, it's just been a challenge trying to balance it all out and, you know, have a normal life. And so again, the things that you all see me doing, that's kind of what that's about. It's more so maintenance and maintaining my health. But the last few doctor's appointments that you all have seen me go to was really to find out like what was this new issue going on. And so I think we're almost there. Hopefully, you know, I can get some permanent relief and it's nothing too bad. So again, just wanted to pop in and share. I Guess y'all like, what is wrong with her and why she keep going to the doctor all the time? Child, I gotta get this body together and I have to keep it together. And so, you know, I have to do what I have to do. And so also I want you guys to make sure you use your insurance, people. I know so many people that have life insurance. Child, did I say life insurance? I know so many people that have health insurance and they don't use it. You know, they're scared to go to the doctor. You're scared of a bill. But, you know, I always tell my parents, when we're gone, those bills will still be here. And I'm not, you know, encouraging people like not to pay bills or anything like that, but don't be afraid of a bill, because to be honest, whether you can pay it or not, when you're gone, you're gone. So if it means getting a bill or, you know, having to pay a bill, I think that your life is worth that bill. Your life is worth that small exam. You know, I had a friend that did that, who was afraid of a bill. And she's not here anymore. So I just wanted to share that. I think about that all the time. Take care of yourselves, people. Sorry. Take care of yourselves, people.